Welcome in everyone. Today we have the LEGO Star Wars Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit. Let's get straight into it. With set number 75396, this set has 558 pieces, includes 5 minifigures, and an exclusive Nunb. Retail price of about $80 US. It comes in about 14 cents per piece. Before getting into it, make sure to hit that subscribe, like, and comment button. Really helps support the channel. Now, first off, we're going to talk about the box art, and it looks really good with the classic new LEGO Star Wars, kind of that chrome blue look around the edges that they've been doing over the last year or so. Now, the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit is based in Tatooine in the desert dunes, so I like how LEGO did that. It has 5 minifigures featured on here. The exclusive Nunb minifigure with the 25 years of LEGO stamp on it. Now, flipping over to the back of the box, it has some couple play features, a couple different angles of the actual set. It is still missing some features from the movie that I love, some artwork from there. But other than that, the box art, of course, is what it is. After ripping open the box, you're going to find yourself with 6 bags and 2 instruction manuals. To your surprise, there is nothing inside the instruction manuals when it comes to art, design, or anything like that. And there are no stickers in this set, which I was actually pretty pleased about. Before getting into the set, it's really important that we talk about the whole crew and nothing but the crew. There are 6 total minifigures in here, and I think we should start off with the lowest all the way to the best. First up, we have Chewbacca, and he is the classic Chewbacca. And matter of fact, he hasn't even changed since the very last Desert Skiff. There's not really much to do with this minifigure. I guess they should probably think about redoing it, but not all minifigures are created equally, and in this set, unfortunately, Chewbacca is the worst one. Now, being a Star Wars LEGO reseller myself, Han Solo never gets the love and respect that he deserves when it comes to the minifigure community, and this is a perfect example why. I understand there's not really much you can do with him because of his character and his clothing styles in the movies, but as you can tell from 2017 even to now, there is not much of a difference. Matter of fact, most people probably couldn't even really tell the difference other than just the shirt. But if you were to hand this to a kid, it just looks like a normal Han Solo they've made over the last decade or so. They still did a really good job, at least adding the handcuffs to it. It adds a little bit extra to his set. He has a couple different faces, but other than that, he is Han Solo with really, really gray hair. Next up, we have Luke Skywalker, and he has been made a lot over the last year or so, and rightfully so. He's one of the most popular, sought-out minifigures of all time, and again, his value is not really there, but for this one, compared to the last Luke Skywalker, which was back in 2012 with the Skiff, I love this one. It goes all the way from his top down to his pants. It looks really, really good, all in sequence. He has a couple different faces on this one. His hair looks unbelievable. Really great job with this minifigure, and I think it's one to keep for a long time. Now, believe it or not, the reason why this set is so expensive is because minifigures like this is just my belief, Lando Calrissian hasn't been really made since 2012 from the last Desert Skiff. As you can tell, this is a really good upgraded model. It's kind of something very similar, but they added some sequins to his pants. They brightened up the shirt a little bit. I love what they did with this minifigure, and it's a very special minifigure because you don't see it very often because it is so specific just to this set or this scene of the movie specifically. So again, Lando Calrissian and his minifigure value-wise is always there. He always sells really, really well. So it's a collector's piece for sure. And the reason why this set is the most expensive is because minifigures just like this, and I'm not mad at it. Now, here's the number one most controversial minifigure in this entire set, and that's Boba Fett. It's not because he's not an amazing minifigure with the arm print, leg print. His helmet design is really, really great. Back in 2017, he had a pauldron. I don't know why this one doesn't. To make it a little bit more accurate to the actual movie, he needs the pauldron for sure. And to make things a little bit worse for the Boba Fett, and the reason why there is controversy is because it's the same Boba Fett from the LEGO Mech series, which in my opinion is a great series, but again, it's the same minifigure from there. So the set is expensive. People want expensive minifigures in the actual set to justify the price, and unfortunately, you can find this Boba Fett in the $15 mech or a $12 mech when it's on sale. Other than that, it's of course an unbelievable minifigure and one to keep forever. Now for the most important minifigure in this set, and it's probably the only reason why any of us bought the set, is for Nien. Of course, there's many different ways to say his name, but that's the best way that I can come up with it, and I'm really happy of this minifigure. There are a lot of really exclusive minifigures this year, and this, surprisingly enough, is one of my favorites. You may probably not agree with me on that one. I just love what they did with the minifigure and adding the pilot cap on, his pilot's jacket on, that you don't really see that kind of style very often, all the way down to his pant legs with the belt on the bottom. So again, I love this minifigure, and it's one we probably would have never seen before if they didn't add it into this. And definitely you can see this minifigure being worth some money one day. No doubt about it. It is the best minifigure in this entire set. Now that is the whole crew and nothing but the crew. That is all 6 minifigures in this entire set. Now, as you could tell, they are very appealing minifigures. You get Luke, Chewie, Han Solo, Lando, Boba Fett, and Nien. Of course, that's why this set is so expensive, because of this right here. And right now I'm actually going to get into the entire set, and we're going to break down the set into the Sarlacc pit and then the desert skiff separately. But right here is why this set is so worthy. Now for size wise, this set is 3x5 by 8x5, if that means absolutely anything to you. And the really quick history of these sets is back in 2000, 2012, and 2017, all the way to today. There have been 4 different renditions of this set. My personal favorite one is the 2012 one. Close second is 2017. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Now, the first set we're going to go over is the Sarlacc pit. Now, the reason why I was actually surprised about this one is there's way more pieces in this one than I even expected. Honestly, probably even really needed, but it has some really good attention to detail. It has its teeth on the inside, its 2 clamps, and then the 4 tentacles coming out to the outside of it. Now, the 4 tentacles do move back and forth. I'm a little surprised that the actual movement of this set, or the play feature of this set, isn't the actual mouth of the Sarlacc pit. I just do not understand why the tentacles move back and forth. It does add some extra pretty cool playable features, I guess, for some movement wise. But if you do put Boba Fett in there like you see here, then he does fit absolutely perfectly, and you have to kind of close the mouth yourself. There is no button to close it, which I thought was maybe a missed opportunity on Lego. Now moving on to the desert skiff, and look how cool this skiff looks, especially with that extra little acrylic display on the bottom. Of course, they're not acrylics. They're little Lego pieces, clear Lego pieces, to uplift the set. Now with the latest battle pack, kind of quote-unquote battle pack set that just came out, that could have used that. So I think Lego has a really good idea here by uplifting some of the ships with these clear Lego pieces, and I really hope to see it on future sets. Now, the features of this desert skiff, this entire set should have been about 100 pieces to 150 pieces than it actually is, and it should have all been in this desert skiff because it definitely needed it. I understand the desert skiff in general in the movie isn't really that sexy of a ship or side ship or whatever you want to call it, but as you can tell, this thing is missing certain things here and there. Some pieces kind of fall off very easily. Some of the design on the back just really isn't sexy enough, so there's not really much to this entire desert skiff. Overall, it looks really great. Now, when it comes to size-wise, it does fit all of the minifigures on there. I think it should have been maybe a little bit bigger of a set. Again, where that 100 pieces or even 150 pieces would go to make this desert skiff a little bit beefier, a little bit bigger to fit a couple extra minifigures. The minifigures on here are a little tight as is, but overall, I really enjoyed building this one, and it definitely didn't disappoint. Now, I paid full retail price for this set, and after building it, I'm going to let you know whether you should pay full retail for it, wait for it to go on sale, or just skip out on this one and save your money for a different set. Now, all considering the 5 minifigures plus the exclusive Nunb, the 558 pieces for US $80, I would say wait on this set. It's going to probably go on sale before Christmas time. I know that sounds a little crazy, but even Q1 of next year in 2025, it'll probably go on sale. Display-wise, this set looks really great. The minifigures are really great, but not enough to write home to be that excited about. Lando Calrissian and Nien definitely steal the show. The rest of the minifigures are what they are. Great characters. Minifigure-wise, I guess you can pretty much find them at any time of the year. So again, just wait for this one to go on sale. I bet you this one will go on sale for about $65. Save yourself the $15 and buy yourself something else. So if you like my reviews and want to see more of them, I love the support, guys, and I really appreciate you. And I'll see everybody on the next one.